welcome back. Thank you guys for sticking around and continuing to watch my vlogs. I have a lot of fun making these because I'm basically sharing out moments in my life. I'm sharing out interests and hobbies that I have. And so today's vlog is going to be about me making a journal page. So in case you haven't followed me on other social medias, one thing I'd like for you guys to know is that I love to journal. And it's mostly like a mix of like scrapbook, junk journal, artsy, craftsy, with like different prints and stickers and writing. And it's so many things, right? Today I'm gonna basically share with you guys my process of what it's like for me to create my journal pages, because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I just get like this random thought of like an idea of how I want to make a journal page, but then other times I take a few moments to kind of like think about what my journal page is supposed to look like. Today, I'm gonna basically walk you guys through exactly the different supplies that I have that I use for my journaling pages. Kind of like share out some stores as to where I get my stickers, my glues, my tapes, my construction paper, etc., journals, and then basically I'm also gonna like kind of like show you guys some of the work that I do. And then just go on and create a journal page. So let's do the first thing. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share some of the art that I've created before in a journal. So this is a Midori journal that I bought during quarantine. I love it. The size is perfect and the pages are like graphing paper style that look just like this. I'll just show you guys some of the work that I've done. 3-4 years ago, I went to Seattle, Washington for the first time, and the season was during the winter. It was very gloomy, it was rainy, the sky was blue and gray all day, all night. And I had the inspiration for a January to February theme on Instagram to do was to look like this, to basically just remind me of the different art that I have seen throughout Washington and just basically put it in my journal. I think this was one of the most successful themes that I've done for journaling, because it was just like, what the heck? Like, I got my inspo from this website called We Heart It. And unfortunately, it's not the same as it was before. And I'm very bummed out about that because it's just, I loved it so much. I was able to gain some inspo to put into my journal pages to create that idea of like, you know, living in Washington and it's dark and gloomy. It just fit the vibe, you know, kind of like Teen Wolf vibes. If you haven't seen Teen Wolf, you should watch Teen Wolf. The next thing I'm going to show you guys is my spring theme. So right after February, I decided to make for March and April, and this is what my spring pages look like. This one was honestly one of the first pages that I posted, and it was a hit on Instagram. People loved it. I also have a cottage lifestyle. Again, this is inspo from We Heart It. I just adored that page so much. For me, it was my Pinterest, and you know, I miss it a lot. I miss my account, and hopefully they'll make We Heart It again as it was before. But it's completely okay. I mean, I was able to take advantage of the moment that I had it at the time to make these amazing journal pages. And I love boba milk tea. If you've never had boba milk tea, it's pretty good. And if you don't like the boba in it, you can always get pudding. It's kind of like a jello, you know? And if you don't want that, you can always get it pure. You don't necessarily have to get boba or pudding in it. But anyways, the reason why I'm bringing that up is because I do have journal pages in here that I've dedicated to boba, and I'm trying to look for it right now. Ooh, like Easter, like, you know, farm animals. Yeah, here it is. I just thought of like, you know what, I'm gonna make a page dedicated to milk tea and like why I love it, like which ones are my favorite, and this is what I did. It's so cute, right? It's so adorable. And the last thing I'm gonna show you guys is a Christmas one that I did this past December. And this one was basically helping me like, you know, plan out for the new year and, you know, just kind of listing out the like recaps and like a review exactly what my year 2023 was like. And then I made another one to kind of list out like what are the goals that I have for the upcoming year, you know, kind of like a resolution type of thing. And so I really had fun with that, and I was able to make a lot of content about it on social media like TikTok, and you know, people really loved the work that I posted, and I was really happy that they did, because I spent, you know, an hour or two making every single page, and just to see all the engagement from my followers, my supporters, I like to call them, it was just, you know, it was very heartwarming. Now we're gonna get started on the next page. So currently right now, this is how I started thinking about it. Number one, am I in a month that is dedicated to a specific holiday that everybody celebrates the entire month? For example, right now it is February, so Valentine's Day did pass, but you know, I don't necessarily have to make a Valentine's page. I can make a page that, you know, has the colors pink, red, white, light violet. Or maybe I could dedicate it to a page of love. Maybe not necessarily love towards someone, but love towards things. Maybe I could make a page about literally any theme I want to write about. But, you know, I find prints that kind of like show off like pink colors, pink vibes, girly vibes. You know, you can interpret the month any way you want. Maybe I want to add in, you know, kind of like how I've been doing so far on my content creation, you know, kind of like motivating myself to keep going, you know, that's what I'm gonna do. And I right now have an idea of using one of these pages. Let me just show you guys what they look like. They're so cute, they're so in the theme, you know, they're the right colors, that was all. And making it the back cover of kind of like a frame type on the like my journal page, and just have like a blank piece of paper over it so that this is the background of it. It's like the frame. It puts writing in between it. Like, I feel like that would be so cute. This is my favorite box that I like to use to, you know, kind of like take on me whenever I'm traveling. So these are the different prints that I have. As you can see, they match up the theme with like February. You know, maybe I want to be, you know, a little bit darkish color. Maybe I want to do light color. Maybe I'm all, you know, about the wording of it. My stickers that I love to use. These stickers right here, I got it from Amazon. Amazon has really good stickers from the small businesses, and they sell them at a really good price for like what, 100 to 500,000 pieces. Like, it's definitely worth the money, right? These ones I got it from Shein. Shein has a lot of good stationery stuff. I will tell you that, despite all the comments that they get about their clothing, their stationery items, they're a hit. I might mispronounce this, please forgive me. Daiso. It's a store located in Chandler, kind of like 2-3 minutes away from my job. And look how cute they are. Are you kidding me? Like, this goes with the theme, like literally with the theme. And if I don't want to use it in February, I can use it during spring, and that's like what, March and April. So cute. And the next place that I also get my stickers from is the Sticky Club. This is what it looks like. They're small, and they were a little expensive the first time I got them. Despite the price, like, these stickers are so adorable. Like, let me just put them closer. Like, oh my gosh. They're so cute, and I got 6 of them. The next stickers that I have look like this. These are honestly a vibe, and I have only 4 pages of it because I took it from an agenda that I used to have, and I kind of, like, you know, finished using it, but I never used the stickers. And then I thought of the idea that I journal, so why don't I just use these stickers in my journaling? And I am. These are kind of like my planning stickers, and I really appreciate these because I plan a lot. You know, not necessarily in my work life, but also my personal life and in my content creator life. So, you know, I need some inspiration, and stickers are the way to go. So now I'm going to share with you guys the materials that I use for all my journal pages. Is an eraser. The next thing that I use is this glue tape. So these are clip-ons that I put onto my page at the corner of my journal. The next thing that I have are my highlighters and my pens. So let's get started.
Girls like me don't cry. Girls like me pretend that we don't cry. Đâu không muốn là phải âu sầu, đâu không muốn là phải chờ lâu. Nào nên có một phép nhiệm màu thì em mong bình yên như lúc đầu. Sao nào mà lại rơi như thế? Một vào lòng tôi ra mây mê. Em chỉ muốn rũ đi vào không gian chẳng tình cờ.
Okay, you guys, so I just finished my journal page, and I'm going to show you guys very closely a close look at what it looks like. These magazines, if you've ever seen or had these magazines, they're so cute because there's a lot of creative writing in here that some writers have done. And also on top of that, it has very adorable pages just to cut out and do like collages with them, include them in my journaling. And like I said, I have 12 of these of different themes. So I got these pages from a spring theme that I had, and I kind of got to look for it right now, but that's the inspiration. And the poem in the middle of it, that's where it came from. So the poem is not mine, the writing is not mine, it's from someone else. And this is what I could come up with. This idea that you do during journaling is basically when you get a picture and you like rip it, like you have to rip the paper so it gives it that nice look, to put it in like corners of pages to make it look like, oh, ripping it in half, this is what comes out of it, if that makes sense. So that's how I see that technique to be. And if you're struggling with some sort of like journaling ideas, try that and try it with any image that you find to match your theme of your journal page, and it would just look like this. And I think it's super cute. A little bit what I wrote on this, I'm going to read it to you guys a little bit. So this is a little bit about how I have been struggling this past month with living my current life and the life I want to live. And so basically I've turned to content creation to share some of those experiences, but also be able to document some of the things that I want to do in my life to, you know, put myself out there and see if I get any opportunities open for me. I also talked about the following that I had on my page and how it was very hard for me to believe that I had gained that many followers in just a month. But then also it was kind of like it came to the point where I was also losing followers, and it made me realize like, dang, like this is the reality of it, right? But I only lost 50 and I hope I don't lose more. Hopefully you guys stick around and you guys like the stuff that I'm posting. But other than that, I shared out how I have 4 different accounts on Pinterest, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, and how I'm being active in them to, you know, put myself out there and see, okay, what other opportunities can I get on these platforms? And then I also thank my supporters and my friends on TikTok and other social medias, because without you guys and your engagement on my posts, like I probably wouldn't even be far enough as to where I am right now. I probably would be back at square one where I was a month ago. And then I also asked myself the question, is it really paying off? Heck yeah, it is. It's really paying off. So good thing I had a 3-day weekend this past week, because I just been able to have much more time to create content creation, that I literally have 3 vlogs created. And before it was just 1 a week. Now I'm like, I could probably post like 2 a week. Even though I kind of want to stick to 1 a week, but I was a little late on my last one that I posted. But other than that, the point is that I was able to create that much and edit that much, so I wouldn't have to worry about it much later on throughout my week when I'm at work. And then lastly, I ended up putting out there how it's only the month of February and how it's still early in the year and how there's still more opportunities I have yet to open the doors to. And then being able to put myself out there so that brands I want to work with can see me, or even brands that probably see some potential in me to work with their products. Like I would be interested like 100%, because who knows if, you know, if the products that they have, I may love them and I'm able to come up with something creative for them, and then, you know, I get something in return. So thank you guys so much for spending time with me to journal and do one of the most favorite things in the whole wide world for me. And again, let's appreciate the creativity that I created today. I'm so in love with it. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.